Now, we're going to do something new. My name is Classy Beard, as you guys know. I have worked for quite a while in the news industry, and my interest in news really hasn't ended. And also, I need to ask myself why I continue to wear green shirts. Not quite sure, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I like to be sparkly for you guys. I think that's really what it is. I like to be sparkly. What I've decided that I wanted to start and try tonight is that I wanted to talk about some video gaming news and some news that's going around in the industry. I have been thinking of this idea for a bit, and I decided why don't we pull some stuff up and talk about it and discuss it, because today is a hot news day around the gaming world. And I think obviously we will start with some of the tastiest of newses, which I think we'll all know where this is going. I think we all know where this is going. BlizzCon, right? BlizzCon happened today, and it's been definitely a hot topic around the world. So, Polygon sent out the 5 biggest announcements of around the gaming around the BlizzCon, and I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going, because I think there were only pretty much 5 things they talked about. They did talk about the World of Warcraft update that's going to be coming in December, and they had a little cinematic that lasted like a minute and 45 seconds, and it wasn't really all that juicy. But we'll get to that later. I think the biggest thing, number one, that came out of BlizzCon that I think everybody really loved, was the new Warcraft 3 Reforged. It's cool. And it looks okay. Let's be honest. It's Warcraft 3, right? It's Warcraft 3 with prettier graphics. And then on top of that, there's Destiny 2 is out for free right now. You can get it for yourself before November 18th. That's important. That's important to note. So you can pick it up right now. Polygon took the time of these pointless articles about Fortnite schedule to talk about BlizzCon, right? It's a nice change of pace. I think it's good to also talk about and see what your guys' thoughts are on BlizzCon, because I think, and this is just my opinion, I think the Warcraft 3 Reforged might be the only really positive thing that came out of BlizzCon. But let's see what else they've got going on here. But yeah, Warcraft 3, it's basically the same thing. It looks good. I like how it looks. But I think that's all I need a Polygon about it, because I stopped reading Polygon because they posted 1 to 2 articles about Fortnite fluff daily. Really, I believe it. There's a lot of gaming news articles that come out about those, Fortnite, and all they talk about Fortnite, Excuse me, but Polygon this time did not. But yeah, also Overwatch gets a new character named Ashe, a very pretty character that has a gunslinger girl, pretty much. She has a gun that she shoots. And she has a companion by the name of Bob, which excites me greatly, and it makes me wish that I could play as Bob, because it's Bob. Who doesn't want to be Bob? But Ashe has a repeater rifle, which is pretty cool. She also has another sidearm, which is like a double-barreled sawed-off shotgun, which is pretty awesome, that pushes people back. So she's kind of like a way better McCree, if you will, in a sense. So, hey-oh, I haven't looked at the new videos yet. Last I checked, you don't play Overwatch anymore? I could. I still have Overwatch. I definitely can play it, and she does look like a fun character to play. I don't think she's out yet. I don't know if this is just like a look at a character that we're making. Um, but she also can use her rifle to double jump. Um, so should we watch the video on Ash? Who raise your hand if I want to watch the video on Ash? Because we definitely can. I'm sure Power Lord has watched it like 8 times. More fun with these last month or so of updates. I don't actually know what the latest updates are to Overwatch, but this character definitely looks like a lot of fun. And she's so mobile with being able to shoot the enemies, push them back, and use her gun to jump. But let's watch and see what she's got going on here.
Funny. They say there's no honor among thieves, but that's not how things work around here. If you cross me, or if you break your word, there'll be hell to pay. You can count on it. Let's clean up this mess. You wanna try me?
Looks like I was wrong about the rifle using a double jump, but sidearm, back thing.
Back off.
Oh, she's got TNT. Goodbye. Imagine actually trying to hit that.
Now that gets the blood pumping. There you are.
Now, can you actually punch? That's a question I have to ask.
Bob, do something.
Go, Bob, go. Thanks, Bob. It's a pleasure. So that's the new hero in Overwatch, which looks pretty damn tasty. I don't know about you, but I think. Who knows? What are your thoughts on Ash? I think you cannot cancel High Noon by punching him. Now, I don't know. I'd be punched out of that pretty well. It would really jog my memory if I was punched that hard in the face. But she doesn't have a stun, so that punch was just silly. I'm not sure. I think that was just for effect. It was interesting though, and I like the idea of the character. I mean, the dynamite does bonus damage to shields. Also, it didn't seem realistic to just shoot it. Pull out the gun and imagine actually doing that, right? Like your ability to just pull your gun out and pow, whew, that would be pretty cool if it ever happened. Dynamite sets people on fire. That's pretty great. I like the sound of that. The other thing, the treasure shield was also for effect, probably. The next thing, obviously, that came out of that Bob actually does charge people though. That's pretty boss. The other thing, which is cool, Diablo. Well, we could watch the Diablo trailer if you wanted to, but yeah, Diablo is getting a new installment. It's called Diablo Immortal, and Diablo Immortal, drum roll please, question mark, is a mobile game. Not something anybody really expected, I don't think. And I didn't expect it either. I was expecting perhaps a Diablo 4 or a really big expansion to Diablo 3.5, maybe. Um, it looks interesting, and the story for Diablo Immortal is supposed to go between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So it's supposed to bridge the gap on the two games. But I think people in general find it a little underwhelming. If you guys wish, we can watch the video right here. This is the trailer for Diablo Immortal. Hopefully I'm not blocking anything. I can disappear if you really want me to. Whether you like it or not, that's Diablo Immortal. You can pre-register it right now if you want. There is a lot of hullabaloo about this new installment to the Diablo series. But 6 is more than 4 on PC. Yeah. Well, one thing I'll say is it's a mobile game. I'm not a mobile game player, but there's a lot of questions that one has to ask. I mean, I have a Google Pixel 2, which is great and all, and it can do a lot of things. But if I'm going to be playing a game like that, what's the detail going to be like? What am I? How is it going to be fluidity wise? How is it going to deal with if I get an alert on my phone? Will it lag? What's it going to be like on my battery life on my phone? Graphics and how are the skills going to work? Now, I did watch somebody play it, and it does work like you have your left hand or right hand, depending on what hand you want. One hand does the movement, the other hand has the skills. With a large button in the middle, where you would rest your thumb would be your main attack, and then the others going sort of orbiting that other button is more for your other skills, which works in a very similar way to how the Black Desert MMO mobile, which I played at TwitchCon, works in a similar fashion. So hullabaloo, like a small amount of half-hearted applause after the announcement, as well as the fans asking at BlizzCon if it was an out-of-season April Fool's joke. I like what Power Lord said. There you go. I can't even install Pokemon Go. Yeah, exactly. That's just regular cell phone analog controls work, digital joysticks. Yeah, exactly. Now I did Polygon. I have it on my phone, not on the computer. I did just get the Polygon actually just put out this article saying Diablo fans call Diablo Immortal a reskin of a free-to-play mobile game. The UI is very similar to Crusaders of Light, made by NetEase. I have not read this article yet, but people are calling it a reskin, which is definitely not good publicity for a game that isn't even out yet, and that is just announced. There are also questions about if there will be charges in Diablo, like the free to play model that supposedly this is gleaning from. And this game, Crusaders of Light, also uses microtransactions that you can improve your character stats, have more character slots. It also has an in-game auction house that you can use where you can purchase things. Very similar to World of Warcraft. So I don't think that if you thought I was kidding, oh, there's a video there. That no, I believe you, man. I believe you. I uh I watched it live, and I read the articles about it later, and man, I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I assume you guys also have a similar reaction. Uh, you should watch that. It's newsworthy. Uh, Hold on. Let me pull that up real quick. It's a clip from BlizzCon. You want to post it again for me real quick? Stupidly, I don't have. So I'd like to see it. I didn't actually have chat open because I'm an idiot. Well, let's look at this real quickie. Oh, this is the one that was tweeted out.
Just was wondering, is
Whoops,
this?
I clicked the wrong button.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play, and hopefully which will bring new heroes to Sanctuary, as well as welcoming our community back into it, and something we're very excited about.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely sad that people think that. Yeah, this has to hurt the Does devs. Oh yeah, I mean being all like, hey, oh, you know, definitely I can see them. I can see them saying that. April Fool joke dead inside. Please don't make me answer it. I will probably play Diablo Immortal. I'd love to play it on stream, although I'm not quite sure how I would get that to work. But I'd do it to show you guys how it is, so you guys don't have to. The beauty of streaming. So without beating a dead horse, let's my phone won't be able to handle it. I have a Nintendo Switch. There the Diablo is 3 is on the Switch. Some people are pretty happy about that, some people aren't. So I think there's pretty mixed feelings about that one. I haven't played it on the Switch, so I can't have don't have any judgment on that. But I've heard, generally it's okay. I'd rather hear news about Diablo 4. Yeah, I'd love to hear news about a new PC Diablo game. I think I'm personally I'm happy that they're moving along with the Diablo story. I think Diablo 3 was starting to get a bit starchy, if you will, a bit hard to swallow, since I love ARPGs and I love the Diablo series, but I play it more for the story and because I think it has a good story, and a very interesting one at that. And Diablo got to a point to where the story just was not all that much, in my opinion. There wasn't a whole lot of substance that you can sort of bite into. And it just was like, here's the story that was about this much, and then the rest of the pie is you can run this dungeon again and again and again for better loot. So if you're into that, grind for pointless loot, by all means. But our next contestant on the field, obviously, is Hearthstone. For those of those who play Hearthstone, I'd love to play Hearthstone. I don't really know how to. 11 years, yeah, right. It was in development for the longest time, running dungeons repeatedly since like an MMO. Yeah, exactly, MMO. Yeah, interesting. I had the wire to my XLR cable goes around my computer, so it's really long, and it fell. Anyway, not important. Hearthstone has a Rastakhan's Rumble, which looks cool. It's just a new sort of arc in the Hearthstone story. Very similar to how Magic the Gathering does their sort of card arcs, if you will. I'm very bad at Hearthstone because I don't understand how you make decks in a game like this. I know some cards go together, to make sort of a theme, but I actually liked the cinematic trailer for this one if you guys want to take a quick look at it. Whether you play Hearthstone or not, this was pretty cool.
By earth, by air, rain and fire. The only things a real troll desire. First to smash and to mash and to bash and maybe mangle. Here it's strangle. Thorn, you'll be warned. My low's gonna trash ya. Say your prayers with voodoo, bashi bashi. Time for fun, we're gonna run ya through. Too bad for you.
It's only once a generation.
One victor wins the confrontation.
Standing here, got no fear. I'm the best in the arena.
Man, you never seen a hero cut you down to zero.
Victory is no joke. Careful at your door.
Cloak.
Get your courage. Our star is born. Here in Stranglethorn.
That was pretty cool, and I liked the singing song aspect to it. I think other things that are coming into play too are there's like new types of what seem to be totems. Yeah, that trailer though, I learned nothing about the event. Well, the event is that it's the card based on the Garabashi Arena. That is in Stranglethorn Vale. And it has to do more with the troll focused, so it's sort of shamans. Shaman, there's a new type of weapon, there's a new type of theme, which I think is cards that allow you to attack more than once. It's called Overkill. So I think if I get it correctly, it's that you hit, if you kill with an attack, then you can attack 2 other times, I think, or something. That might be a weapon used by the hero that you're playing. But really, I think that the trailer shows more of the storyline that goes along with the expansion, which is about you know, the arena that's in Stranglethorn Vale. The current WoW expansion is heavy troll and Loa focused. Yes, Loa are the troll gods. Yes, thank you for helping me expound upon that. But yeah, it looks good. You never really played as a troll. Trolls are pretty cool. And you can play as one in World of Warcraft. So that's really all I have. It looks like this is coming out on December 4th, so in a month. So that's pretty cool. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, last but not least, World of Warcraft. This is perfect. Rolling into World of Warcraft. Classic World of Warcraft is coming out this next summer. And what I believe is said is that there's, what I remember previously is that there is no it's free to play. Now it looks like a standard WoW subscription works for Classic. So I can only assume that if you have World of Warcraft already, you can get into Classic WoW. So you can sort of play both. Which is nice. It looks like there's also you can also check out the game's beta right now if you have the virtual ticket. All my friends are always Scumbag Alliance. Yeah, that's me. I decided to stick with Alliance. A 15% being Kultiris. Totally unrelated zones. Yep. WoW expansion on the trolls. That's pretty cool. Classic WoW. Sorry, I heard Warcraft Classic. No, it's vanilla WoW. It's just vanilla WoW. But I play Alliance, and I've focused on just Alliance mostly because I've only played Alliance ever since I began. And moving to playing Horde would be so utterly time consuming for me. But moving back to World of Warcraft Classic or Vanilla WoW, it's great. Or I did already cover Warcraft 3. It's coming out next summer. Let me double check my if that's correct. Nope. It looks like, oh no, just next year. I don't think they had an announcement date for that. But yeah, sometime next year. They didn't say, but that's coming. Warcraft 3, cool beans. 20